It's not the same thing, but I guess
Why not?
you roll with what you got these days. You know,
Is that
sometimes you
so?
gotta scrape the bottom of the barrel.
Are you sure you gotta scrape the bottom of the barrel, my guy?
The bottom of the barrel roll. There you go.
Well, crap.
All right,
There
Jay.
we
Hey,
go.
looking on
I got
your
my
end.
link. I got my link. You get your link?
Good stuff. I'll set it up. Nowzers. All right, we ready?
Awesome. I'll share it like everywhere else that you don't have access to.
Cool sauce, sir.
Did you check to make sure that the stream is working
Of course it did. That's what I live
with
for.
sound?
What else would you want your stream to have?
More sound.
I mean, I guess that actually kind of fits. All right, well, here we go, kiddo. Ladies
Can't
and
talk
gentlemen.
right now. Sharing links.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, what's happening? What's popping? What's shaking? What's cracking? I am Samjcruz, and over here to my side, well, all the way over there. Hold on, let me get up so you can see him. There he goes. Hey, this is Jdog. He
What
can't
up?
see
I'm
me,
sharing
but
links.
he knows I exist.
Yeah, I think my
Oh,
character's about to start falling asleep because, yeah.
right. So we are high tier gaming. Jay,
Are we?
what are we playing today?
Today we are playing D&D in the game known as Rec Room because we built a D&D room.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
No, I already said it.
No, the first part. I mean, the last part.
We are
The very
playing
last part.
D&D
No, not that part. The other part.
in Rec Room.
No. You said who built what? What? I'm sorry. Say what now? I feel like I missed
Helped
something.
a little bit.
I will admit that you exist. Does that make you feel better, Jay?
It really does not know.
All right. So, at the last we checked, Jay, why don't you give us a very light recap of what the last thing your character has done? Awesome.
I got my ass handed to me by some old dude that were really flashy and reminded me of Master Roshi from Dragon Ball Z. I don't know why I got that vibe. Sam just made him feel like he had that kind of vibe. But yeah, he kind of beat me up while teaching me how to use my rune magic. And yeah, he kind of beat me up. Well, beat me up is like a understatement. He like ripped me a new one.
Yeah, for like 3
Happy
days.
now?
Was it? No, I think it was like
You happy
5
now?
days. I feel like it was like 5 days of ripping you a new one. I mean, I feel like that right about
that
sums
right?
it up. So, currently, we're just gonna dive right in, if you don't mind, sir.
Are we?
We are.
Okay,
We are.
one thing before we start though.
What? Go ahead, tell them.
Everybody in
so.
chat, we will be ignoring the absolute heck out of you to stay in character to immerse you in the actual storyline and keep ourselves immersed in the storyline. We are not trying to be rude intentionally, we just want to stay in character. There you go, I've said it, we can start now.
Good man. Good
I
man.
will not feel bad for ignoring everybody now.
All right. Arthur,
Yes.
you have been training with your lightning rune for an insane amount of time. At least to you.
Yep. Yes.
There has been very little of anything else. You know,
Right.
very little of anything else going on in your world. You've just been training and eating and sleeping and training.
Sounds fun.
And even after you gained your pretty new robe, still, you're training. Even though Julio is not there, you're training. Regardless, you find yourself early in the morning, ready to get up and maybe do a little more training. Because, you know, is there enough training? Can you really train enough when you're not really that great? As a child, you're excited to be stronger. You've kind of have that idea of, you know, when I grow up, I want to be rich. I want to be famous. I want to be a star. And, you know, you have that desire to
Only to be strong.
You want to grow up fast, which never a great sign for a child, but then again, neither is it when your only person to save the world is a child. So, it balances out. This morning, you wake up and by your bed is an elf with 2 swords who does not look pleased. He's kind of been ignoring you for the longest, but now he's just standing by your bed, staring at you. What will you do, Arthur?
That didn't really register in my head correctly. Can you say that again?
Let me help you out there. Cyrus is giving you yet another of his famous grimace stares. Yes, of course.
Right. There's no more to it than that, obviously, really.
It's simple.
Because it's Cyrus. Right. So, I help you, Cyrus?
I don't know. Last time you tried to help, you basically doomed thousands of people, but I guess we can try again.
You don't know that.
What is your problem?
With what? The fact that you just happen to leave the world open to an attack? What do you think's gonna happen now that you've saved one lady?
I don't really see how you have the right to speak about this like this, considering you are the one who got slapped through a wall like a ragdoll.
Right. Which left one out of the 2 of us still remaining.
Completely depleted and unable to do anything. What did you think was going to happen?
I guess I should have expected nothing less. Come on. We need to talk.
Fine.
You guys walk into the courtyard. Again, you stand in a very cold city. The buildings themselves are made of a shiny ice crystal. And it is beautiful, but in your haste to go out there, you forgot to bring anything warm. And so now you are out in the courtyard, freezing.
Yay, fun.
So, right now, as you head out there, you're staring for a moment as Cyrus kind of points out into the distance. Come on, we're going this way.
Very well.
Cut around a corner, and then another one, and Cyrus, slightly dodges by as a certain... Oh, hey! Cyrus! Arthur, where's your jacket, or your coat, or your cover? What are you doing here, bud?
I don't know, Bishop. He won't tell me anything. He's just telling me to go with him.
Cyrus. Need to know basis. Oh, good lord. Bishop takes off his coat. Here, put this on for right now. Come on, we'll head inside. We don't need to do this outside. So, you guys kind of head towards the building, and after a moment, I need you to give me a perception check.
Perception check? Damn.
Yes, indeed.
Huh, yay. 13. Not bad.
You have an uncomfortable feeling that you're being kind of watched. It may be the fact that you are all new in town. It may be the fact that you guys have been wandering around a lot. It may be the fact that you've been blasting lightning all up and down the entire city. But you're being watched, and it seems, as far as you could understand, as far as you could recognize, that Cyrus and company may want to keep this more of a secretive meeting. It's alright. We'll just head into the tavern. It'll be a little warm, better than nothing, right? Cyrus looks to you. We should do this outside. Somewhere a little more private.
Where do I get the feelings? It's alright, Bishop. We'll go outside for a minute. We'll be back in like 2 minutes then.
Alright. So he brings you back to the original meeting place, and together... Alright, guys. So, I have done some research, as much as I could, on this Raksha that we hear is going to be terrorizing us pretty soon. And I'll be honest, it's not really all that good.
Here's the thing. Just because the gate was opened doesn't mean it's come through yet. It could be centuries before it actually comes through the gate. Who knows? It could be dormant.
Well, that's what I went to research. The thing is, they are dormant, but simply put, there are 3 keys to this axis of death, if you will. At least that's what they're called. The first one we already met, Praxis. The second one is Vilgax, and the third one is Bemula. I'm sorry, Bemulax or something of that sort? Bemulax. And apparently, Cyrus knows of Bemulax. So, here's the thing. From what I have gathered, basically, all 3 demon keys have to exist. And then, they are unlocked backwards. It's a strange process, but if Praxis just got unlocked, the other 2 are already around. They're just waiting for their time and the right place.
So there's still a chance of stopping it then?
Honestly, I've got no record of anyone stopping it after Praxis has been unlocked. Most people kill Praxis. Of the few that have ever gotten that far. The thing is, Nala, the demon we're actually trying to stop, she's been unleashed at least 5 times according to the records. Every time she brought nothing but disaster. Thing is, there's been no record of any time she's been stopped without Praxis being stopped. Hate to say it, but I think we're looking at a confrontation with her.
So we just power up and then beat her?
Well, that's never been how it's gone down.
First time for everything, Bishop.
Well, I mean, in that case, there has been some word of a possible sighting. It may be related to the second key.
Right.
Apparently, this Vilgax might be the character we're looking for next. Now, here's the thing. I don't really have all of the details, but from the way I see it, or at least the way I've understood it, he's been sighted, or a Raksha. I don't know if it's specifically that one, but he's been sighted in a place called Torrent Town. But it's way out there. We're gonna have to travel a pretty long ways. You think you're up for it, Arthur?
I'm up for it, as long as you can keep Cyrus off my back for once.
Stop screwing up everything and dooming us all, and maybe I will.
Again, says the guy who got slapped through a wall with 1 tap.
By a child that clearly doesn't have that. Alright.
Bye, child, that's all I'm gonna say.
Boys. Please, let's keep a civil tongue in our heads. I get it. The 2 of you don't really get along too well. But,
His fault, not mine.
Arthur, you can't just give out responsibility. Look, I hate to say it, but he's got a point. Not killing the lady could have been our bad step. It could mean disaster or the end for someone else.
I refuse to believe that.
Son, I have seen a lot in my time. I've seen a lot of mistakes made by a lot of good men who would just try and do the right thing. Sometimes the best answer hurts people regardless. That's just how it is. And it sucks to have to take responsibility for evil that you couldn't have stopped one way or another, but someone's got to do it, just so that the regular people can sleep at night. Look at me prattling off. Look, we're gonna need to get us a ship. Now, the closest port to us is Port Selvera. Now, if we take a ship from there to a place called Edward's Bluff, we can travel inland to Torrentown. Seems like a pretty straightforward setup. Since we're going to be gone for so long, this might be the last chance you get to see your family for a while. And if we're actually going off for this very, very long and very, very dangerous journey, you may want to see him one last time, at least.
No, I'm good.
Son, your family don't know where you've been for quite a while.
Bishop, I said I'm good.
I'm good to go.
Alright. I'm only gonna ask once more.
No asking once more.
Let's go.
Oh, son. He kind of furrows your head. Come on. Let's get everything packed and ready to go. We'll see if we can speak to Lady Edith on our way out. So you guys head back, collecting your stuff, and the little Edith that hangs by your group looks up at you. Where are you going?
Just to another town, basically, another city.
Am I going?
Gonna have to ask Bishop on that one.
I thought you would want to stay here with your mother.
Yeah, kinda. But I kinda wanna go. She kinda looks up at
go
you.
with us. Mm-hmm. You don't really have to go with us. You can stay here with your mother. That's fine.
She kind of gives you this hug and starts squeezing you. And for a moment, I'm going to need you to give me a strength check.
Oh no, don't do that to me. Crap.
Strength check!
Yeet! Well, crap.
How'd we do, buddy?
I don't know because it rolled off the table. 4. Yay. She's gonna cripple my wing.
So, you're actually going to take 3 points of damage as she may or may not have squeezed you way too hard.
This chick, honestly.
She's like,
how much damage was it?
It's actually going to be 3 points of damage.
Is that coming out of the grit first?
It's going to come out of your grit first.
3.2 damage.
She's like, I'm going to miss you.
I'm gonna miss that strength.
3.2 damage right out of the grit first.
after taking a moment, she realizes that you seem to be in pain. She's like, "Oh, you okay, Arthur?"
I'll be fine.
"Oh, okay. I'm gonna go play, okay?
Okay.
When will you be back?"
As soon as we can.
That doesn't sound like a time.
It's because the time frame that I'm thinking might be a bit longer than you want. We'll be back as quick as we can.
She kind of gives you a pouty face.
Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. You've seen how dangerous it can be.
She kind of stands up on her tippy toes and taps you on the nose. Be careful.
Fine, I promise.
She gives you this 5-year-old's majestic grin as she skips out. Bye, Arthur.
Bye, Edith.
So, a very friendly centaur pops his head in. Arthur, you ready to go?
Other than the cripples in the back of my wings, yeah? I'm ready to go.
Wings still not looking so great?
It was until Edith gave me a hug and then used that shocking magical strength
That she possesses.
Dude, why has nobody talked to that child about it? I don't want to do it. I don't do good with kids.
I'll talk to her when we come back.
Oh, great. Alright, well, I didn't really take the time to ask where we were going, but, yeah, we'll worry about that on the way, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So I just need some rest and I'll be fine.
Alright. So you guys start to head out. Bishop lets you know, alright, we're gonna swing by and talk to Lady Edith. She seems to be all jolly about sending us off on yet another mission. I think she likes the idea of taking credit for this one, so just roll with it.
Just roll with it.
Yeah, just roll with it. Don't think too much
Fine,
about
you
that.
can do the talking. You need to work on your talking anyway, Mr. Poet.
Hey. I do good work when I'm not, at death's door every 5 seconds, which apparently is currently going to be for a while. So, you do what you can.
I give Bishop a sort of blank stare that says that I'm sort of like...
He kind of turns to the cart and looks away from you, and he's like, everybody's a critic. Yeah. So, you guys get up to the castle itself. And after waiting maybe 10 minutes, Lady Edith kind of waves you in. Now, you pass a couple of guards on your way, but they seem to be completely ignoring you because that is none of their business. Alright, so, I'd like you all to know, we have had a Raksha sighting. And, from the looks of it, it may be a long journey. According to the information, Bishop kind of whispers that I gave her. She kind of looks up at Bishop, and Bishop kind of, I'm sorry, ma'am, I apologize for accidentally coughing in the middle of that. I just coughed in Arthur's direction. I'm sorry,
Bishop,
Arthur.
shut up.
Sorry, something in my throat. You know how it is. Breakfast, sausages. Anyway, sorry, Lady Edith. Anyway, I'm gonna be sending you all to Tinseltown. Tinseltown, ma'am? Torrent Town. Sorry, there's so many towns in this area. Here's the problem. It's outside of my jurisdiction. So, I'll be sending a letter up ahead of you. But again, I don't run that town or anywhere in the region. So, they could just as easily toss my letter and give no care to anything you say. However, I have instructed someone to seek you passage from Port Selvera. Hopefully that should at least get you to Edward's Bluff. After that, you're basically on your own.
Right.
Arthur,
Yes?
are you well trained yet?
About as trained as the old man would give me.
All right. Well, if you're not trained enough, we'll know soon.
Fair enough.
She waves you off, and as you guys turn to walk out, she says, loud enough for all of you to hear, 'cause you'll be dead.
Lovely thought.
So as you guys walk out the door, Bishop's like, ray of sunshine, that one.
Bishop, you need to watch yourself when around certain acts of royalty. You could get yourself in so much trouble. And does!
Well, to be fair, I am a poet. I mean, I think Danger is my cousin Richard's middle name.
Poet's no good without his tongue still attached.
Nope, that's a singer. A good poet writes down his literature.
It'd be a bit hard to do that without any fingers then.
Oh, you got me on that one.
Just watch what you're saying next time.
I'll do my best, but I make no, sure. How was that? Did I sound like I was faking it well enough? Look, I'm trying, kid. Let's just go.
Okay.
You guys hop into the cart and start your journey. As you're heading out of town, you come to a crossroads, and Bishop kind of slows the cart. To the left, he knows will lead towards a town that you are looking to go to. A fishing port. But to the right leads a path you know somewhat well by now. And both you and he know where it leads. He kind of looks in that direction and looks back to you.
Don't worry about it. Just keep going.
They're gonna wish that you had given them at least a goodbye. Yeah. As he cuts off down the other path. Port Selvera is a town that was built over a silver mine. And that mine extends well beneath the infinite ocean, as it's known. Even after 200 years of mining, the town has barely scratched the surface of the mine's content. Some tunnels have been found already dug within the mine, which actually leads many to believe that the mine might be connected to the lower world, which is actually known as the land of the Raksha, land of demons. Your arrival in town is mostly unnoticed. Town's busy, going about their daily lives. There are children playing, you know, a stray dog here, a stray dog there, a stray cat here, pawing at a stray dog there, because you don't mess with cats. A little boy walks up to you. You want to buy a flower?
No thank you.
Jerk. Runs off. Bishop kind of looks to you. Good choice. That thing's actually poisonous.
Not one for flowers anyway.
Oh, come on. I know you got a soft heart in there.
Watch it, Bishop.
Oh, you know what? I feel like I'm forgetting something. What is it? Oh, you know what? I think I figured it out. So, as you know, I'm a poet. I know what you're thinking. Now, Bishop, what could you possibly be talking about? I tell myself, listen here, Bishop. You gotta go ahead and let these kids know what's going on. You know?
Bishop, just tell me, man. The crippling in my wings is enough pain without having to decipher your riddles. Just tell us.
I made a poem. I don't know why you're so head up about it, man. You don't need to be like that. Kind of has this look on his face that seems disappointed. You could still hear it if you wanted to.
Is that gonna make you be quiet for a bit?
Yes, he kind of jumps excitedly.
Fine.
All right, all right. Let me see what I got here. Caught in the middle of an unjust plot. I want to be a hero, even if I'm not. I climb every mountain, crawl through the mud. A master of magic, and he looks at you and winks. A mage of blood. Come on, man.
Fine, it was alright.
I knew you'd like it.
Now, if you don't mind, I think I'm gonna rest to try and heal my wounds a little bit.
Oh, well, I wouldn't recommend doing that right now.
Why?
'Cause we're here! Kind of slaps you on the back.
Ow.
Sorry, I keep forgetting you're squishier than a bag of bread.
No, you just hit me on the wings that the little girl decided to crush.
What is up with that little girl? Who keeps giving her superpowers?
I'm pretty sure she was just born with superpowers. She's probably a warrior type person and doesn't know it yet.
Oh, well, that's very unsafe. Why have you not told her yet?
Because we got rushed off to another mission. I'm halfway through learning runic magic, and also I am trying to also figure out what the teachings were for my shadow magic at the same time while going out on this quest, so yes.
Hey.
Bit busy!
Hey, do you hear that?
Let me
You
guess.
hear that? It's the excuse train leaving the station. Choo-choo!
Bishop, so help me.
He hops down off the cart. Alright, come on, Slowpoke. Alright, you two stay in the cart for now. Just, we don't know this town. Come on, you know how it works. Cyrus looks, I'd rather be with the horse anyway.
Shut up, Cyrus.
I look at it as a compliment. Wait, why are you giving me the tongue? I don't get it.
Just because Cyrus likes you better.
Oh, well, I am an easy ride, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he always wanted a horse.
No, he'd just much rather not be with the Blood Mage.
Huh. Some guy who keeps knocking himself out and nearly got me killed. I wonder why.
It was an accident, and you know it.
You're fine. Get out of here, man. So, you guys actually head inside the tavern. And it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. You're not used to seeing this many people in a small area. There's a lot of going on. You know, there's a lot of talking, a lot of laughing, and, you know, a couple people are wrestling, but they're not, like, straight out bar brawling. But there's just a lot happening here. Except for a guy in the corner. He seems to be wearing a fairly nice looking coat. It has some blue trim on it. And he's sitting in the back. His feet are crossed on a chair. And he's staring at you.
Let me guess, Bishop. We're looking for a sea captain. Hmm?
Oh, I hadn't actually planned that far. I was actually just going to talk to the bartender and ask if he knew anyone with a ship. Why?
Guy over there. Blue trim on his jacket. Ship captain. Considering he's the only one in here and he's on his own, suggests that he has a good reputation.
Or that everyone hates him and it's the only reason he's on his own.
Either way, worth a chat.
Fine, fine. But you do the talking, Mr. I'm not a great poet.
Very well.
As you cross the room, the man continues to stare at you. Once you reach his table, he looks up at Bishop and then over to you. As you're a little bit taller than Bishop. What's the kid doing here?
This kid's here to do the talking with you.
Son, I'm not interested in buying no flowers.
That's nice. I'm not selling any flowers. What I am offering you is money for a voyage over to Bishop. What town is it?
Oh, of course. Edward's Bluff is where we're looking for. You want to go to Edward's Bluff? It's a 3-day journey.
And we will pay you the recommended amount.
And what is the recommended amount, boy?
Don't know. You haven't told us yet.
That's a good answer.
Well, you
50
seem like
gold.
a smart person. 50 gold. Bishop, do you have 50 gold? Say it.
Son, I don't
Bishop.
think that's the recommended amount.
Yes. But do you see any other ship captains in here?
Maybe not, but I mean, are you sure you want to...
Considering we can't get into the city without anybody else, do you really want to not pull that bread? You know I make a point.
Of course you do, kid. Of course you do. 50 gold sounds fantastic. I'll have to talk to my captain.
It's fine.
Sure it is, kid. You ever been sailing, boy?
No, but it sounds delightful.
You're probably gonna die out here. He walks off.
Yeah.
Why is
you
everybody so bleak?
Because we live in a very bleak time, as you guys keep reminding me.
Hey, don't get sassy with me. I'm not the one who released the demon.
You could say the same thing about the elf.
Hey, I'm not one to point blame. And then he kind of nudges you with his finger.
That's not really pointing, but that's more nudging blame, Bishop.
Pitter patter,
He is
wishy-washy.
just as equal to the amount of releasing that demon as I am.
My gosh, boy.
And you know it. You know it. You just won't say anything because you're closer with him.
I'm closer with him. What? I
Yes.
basically
Known him
hired...
longer than you've known me.
maybe by like a few minutes. I hired you
Few
both around
minutes?
I've hired you both around the same time.
Yeah, but he has a reputation, so technically incorrect.
Reputations don't always need to precede you to be reputations, Mage. Just saying. He may have skills, but don't count yourself out. After... How many of you are there?
Just us two, and then two outside.
The horse and the elf?
Yes. Is that going to be an issue?
Odd crew. Strange bedfellows.
The elf isn't very well behaved, but Bishop will keep him in check.
I'll do what? Yes, yes, I will do that.
Yeah.
Mm. Just be warned. If any of you don't behave right, you'll be swimming to the port.
Hey, you can throw the elf off like 20 minutes after we leave port.
He's certain that everyone will be perfectly capable of playing nice. We appreciate you. We're ready to go when you are. Follow me. You guys head out, and Bishop kind of waves them over. Arthur, you find yourself in front of a ship. The thing is, it's a ship. I mean, for the most part. I mean, someone has crudely painted on the words Mary. And by
Mary
crude,
or as in marry?
yes. I mean, it's hard to tell because it looks like someone may have been looking to put more than one R and maybe just put one. Like it's a unique type of patch job that when the paint job isn't even great, that's saying something. As you start walking up the ramp, you hear the as the wood creaks beneath your feet. And you start to notice that some of the paint is covering up what should be parts of the hull that look like they have cannon holes in them instead.
Awesome.
Stepping onto the ship, the crew looks rugged would be the nice word you could use. In truth, you're thinking more like maybe they should be out there selling flowers. Because they don't look like they've been making much money here. The captain won't see you.
Didn't want to see the captain anyway.
Good. Maybe another time. For now, you are allowed above deck so long as you don't get in anyone's way, but below deck most of the time. In anyone's way.
Fair enough.
Good. All aboard! A couple of the guys start hustling with some of the stuff they're carrying. One man looks at you with this kind of questionably suspicious look that makes you feel a bit uncomfortable. And then he, after someone taps him on the shoulder, he keeps going. He starts whispering to the guy next to him. The guy next to him looks back at you. And they keep walking.
I think we should get out of everybody's way and go below deck.
Oh, by all means, let's head in.
Yeah.
So, your cart has been purchased, basically. In other words, you purchased a spot for it for a good month. So it should be safe in this port city. Should be. But you won't be taking it with you on your journey.
Right. So the rest of the journey will be on foot.
Maybe, if you can't find a cart.
That's
So,
always fun.
the ride on the ship starts off slow. And at first, it almost doesn't feel like you're moving. But then the motions you're not used to, begin constantly rocking the ship back and forth, left and right, and at first you're sitting here because you can't be, you can't be out here blasting powers inside this ship's busted hull. So again, this rocking motion is not doing you any favors. Give me a fortitude check.
Oh, God. Can't I just be lying down?
Doesn't change the rocking motions. Need a 16.
11. Oh, crap.
So, you're going to take 7 points of damage.
Oh, this is crap, this.
It's not just... It's mostly because of the fact that you get sick. Like,
Seasick?
bad sick.
Oh, why?
Like...
My character has enough defects as it is.
It's something that kind of messes with your healing for a while.
Oh, that's even better.
You find yourself just kind of fading in and out of waking dreams. And after a while, you find yourself in front of a forge. And you hear the ting, 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 ting. You're staring at this ginormous forge.
Oh God, I'm not back here again.
And to the right, you can hear this ting, 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 ting.
Is that the dwarven god I hear?
Would you like to go see?
Yeah, go on, why not?
Arthur, why are you back here? Ting.
I don't know. I just woke up and we're here. I was hoping you could explain it.
Oh me, are you dying again? Ting.
Not necessarily.
Ting. So then why are you here?
Again, I was hoping you could explain, because I'm not dying.
Lordy. Okay. No, I got nothing.
What kind of god doesn't have an answer for something?
Well, to be fair, I'm not exactly a god.
You're the closest thing in this world to a god.
That's nice of you to say that. How's that sword treating you?
Not too bad. I've got a few other abilities now as well, so...
Oh, you're a big man now.
Still learning, but getting there.
He grabs a donut from off the side. You know it's called a donut, but at the same time, you've never seen one before. Are you interested? These are, well, I already told you. They're donuts. I mean, I told you in your...
Interesting.
I told you in your head, but that's not the point. You want one?
If you wouldn't mind. Yeah, sure, I'll try one.
Oh, please. Help yourself. So you go
Thank
over...
you very much.
And as you take a bite into this, you feel the world start to shine. And you also find yourself regaining 5
Please say health.
HP.
Oh. Okay.
Do you like that? Is it a good donut? I don't know. I've never tried that flavor.
It seems to be good. I don't suppose I could possibly trouble you for another.
Alright, but listen. You can't take them both at the same time.
Why? What happens if you take both of them at the same time?
You'll explode! I don't know. I don't recommend it. It's lots of sugar.
Lots of sugar? Sugar can't make you explode!
Sugar can't heal ya either, but look at you.
Ah, so you noticed that, did you?
I'm the closest thing to this world has to a god, remember?
Very fair, very fair.
Alright, son. How's that sword treating you? Really? Have you been using it?
Yes and no.
I thought we agreed that I'm the closest thing this world has to a god.
Yes.
Alright. So, how's the sword been treating you? Have you been using it?
Like I said, yes and no. More, I've been using my magic.
So the answer is no.
Yeah, I don't really have any training with a sword and kind of forgot to train with it.
Oh, that's an
Maybe that's
excuse.
why I'm here, because I need sword training from you.
You think you can just come here and just get sword training?
I mean, it's not like I was expected to come here. I just passed out and I was here.
Give me a parry check as he grabs his hammer, tosses the sword to you, and swings his hammer at you.
Oh, parry check, come on, come on. You know you want to do me right. Don't do me dirty. Oh, it did me so dirty.
The hammer crests across your face, and you literally spin backwards and fall to the ground. You definitely need training.
Yeah. As
You're
you
actually gonna take with that 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my goodness.
That was just a tickle. You ready to keep playing?
Very well, but as long as you don't kill me in the process.
I make no promises.
Can you make a promise to revive me if you kill me? You did it once before.
The answer is still no.
That's not That's not very good.
I expected you to say not very godlike, but I was going to say I'm not a god, but then you didn't say it, so just kind of take another. So,
I mean, a real godlike figure would probably try his best.
oh no, I'm so hurt. Can you feel the sadness just here, right in my beard? It's just drizzling down my cheek. So, you don't know how long you spend fighting and swinging back and forth. But after a little while, you hear, you're gonna lay here for the rest of the entire trip.
Unconscious.
Arthur, get up. You've been out for like 3 days.
Is that Bishop? Is that you, Bishop?
No. The annoyed face in front of you is Cyrus.
Why? Why you?
Who else do you think keeps your sorry butt alive? You see that you're partly
expecting-
covered in leeches, and there looks like there's some sort of leaves wrapped around your arm.
Is this Elven Healing?
That's not how it works. It's more like grass helping.
Did elves create it?
No. It's like
the mother.
no one really created, well, no one that you know of really created Ormond's healing abilities.
I'm not asking about Ormond's healing abilities. I'm asking since when have you had them? Doesn't matter.
Well, I guess that's fine by me too.
Thank you for healing me.
Don't get used to it.
I have a question for the Dungeon Master.
You may have an answer.
Where did I get healed to? Am I at full health or what?
You did not get healed. But you're also not dead.
Well, that's alright then.
So, you know, the little victories.
Crappy healing much, but alright.
Your sickness was bad. So, you are actually free to move about the ship if you'd like.
Are we at port, or are we still not there?
The way the ship is rocking, and the way your face is popping on that mic, the way the ship is rocking, it's pretty... You're still traveling.
Can I try and go to sleep and heal?
So, here's the thing. You close your eyes, but you're not tired. Your body is just more exhausted.
What about meditating to heal? Can I meditate to heal? Is that a thing?
You could try to sit there and meditate, but again, you have no training in any sort of meditative healing or any sort of meditation, so at best, it's just you sitting there with your legs crossed, looking ridiculous, and Cyrus trying his best not to laugh at you for looking ridiculous.
Cool. I get up and go to try and find Ormond.
So, the only place you can really go is up on deck. If you'd like, you can head up there.
I can't go and find Ormond?
Well, I mean, Ormond's not down here with you, so you can certainly
Right.
go hunt him down, but again, probably just on deck is the most likely
fine. I go
possibility.
upstairs to see if I can find Ormond.
It doesn't take more than a few seconds. However, it does take quite a bit of dodging different men yelling at each other and, you know, moving back and forth to actually get to him.
Okay.
Ormond is just kind of semi-standing at the edge of the ship. He is currently, because remember, he's hoarse down to the bottom. So he's more like on his knees, you know, and his legs are kind of tucked in under him.
Right.
Hand kind of just somewhat waving over the edge. He looks over to you. Arthur, you look tired.
I've been better.
Yeah, well, you burned me out. Do you know how many times I had to use my healing on you?
Yeah, again, sorry about that.
I don't think you were anywhere prepared for this ride.
No, but what else is there to do in life?
I guess some things just have to be learned the old-fashioned way.
I'm a lot stronger than I was before we started, though, so... The learning curve. I'll get there.
Well, I'm proud of you for as far as you've gotten.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, to the other side of you, you see a man kind of moving around. He's scribbling on paper and kind of humming something to himself. And so, Arthur, hold on. Hey, okay, so, watch this, alright?
Please.
No,
Please,
you
Please,
gotta
no.
catch it. Okay, alright.
Bishop,
It's the
Bishop,
same thing.
please, no.
It's the same thing, but it's
No.
you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Okay,
Bishop,
alright, here we go.
It's too early for this.
No, it's never too early for a little bit of poetry. Don't
It
worry.
is.
This one is gorgeous, alright? So it works like this. Caught in the middle
I don't want it.
of an unjust plot. I want to be a hero, even if I'm not. Climb every mountain, crawl through the mud. Master of magic and a mage of blood.
What? Why are you turning it into a song?
Oh, come on, you gotta admit, it's a little cool. He kind of kicks his heels together.
No, just no. I'm too sick for this.
Way more people than you want are kind of staring at him. He's like, oh, come on, guys, get in on this. Caught in the
Bishop,
middle
shut up.
of an
Bishop.
unjust plot. I want to be a hero, even if I'm not.
Ormond, did you drug him or something? Did you...
I don't have enough drugs for this, sadly.
God.
Now, over there, the entire group has turned it into a full-on shanty.
They're joining in.
It seems his ability to bring people together has kicked in once more.
Does this at least heal me? Please tell me it at least heals me.
He looks at you. You know, he's kind of stopped singing a little bit, and the rest of them are just kind of taking it on, and everyone's kind of passing off around the ship, singing this little thing. Arthur, you are looking better. That's good to see.
Better? Better? I'm worse than I was before! What do you mean, better?
What do you mean,
That better have
worse?
been a joke, Bishop.
What do you mean? You were nearly dead for most of this trip.
Alright,
You gotta admit.
I forgot about that part.
Yep. 3 days. You know we started 3 days ago, right?
Yes, I'm waiting for this journey to be over so I can rest and actually heal to where I was when we first started.
Oh, well... Here's the thing. Land ho!
Oh, thank God.
So, after some time traveling and quite a rough fever, you find yourself just at the bottom of a port where ships are coming in, and as you look up, there is an insanely large cliff above your head. And some very precarious stairs leading all the way up to the top of that cliff. Hey, Arthur.
Yeah.
You know these stairs are called Sailor's Climb?
Is that meant to be funny, Ormond?
No, I'm saying that because it's literally called Sailor's Climb.
What fun.
Yeah, well, actually it's extremely dangerous and countless people have died on these, well, not on, more like falling off these stairs. Apparently they're not very safe.
Yeah, that's no stress for me, I'll just hover.
You know what? Most tourists consider that a thrilling challenge. You could always give it your all.
I'm gonna stick to hovering. If I fall off, I can fly back up. That's fine. Very well.
So, the travel up the stairs is a lot. And it's also with your pack. So, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. I'm gonna need you to give me a toughness check.
My pack? I
Your
have
pack.
a pack? When did I have a pack?
You
Since
got
when have
one.
I had a pack?
You got one on the ship.
Oh, God.
How we looking? 10?
16!
That's enough to make it. So,
Woo! That time I got a good roll.
an exhausting
again.
journey up the stairs for most. But you have been trapped inside a ship for way too long. You start off kind of just like everyone else, taking one step at a time, then realizing you actually get to walk around a bit, you start bounding a few steps at a time. And after a moment, you end up just flying up the face of the cliff. Cyrus just gives you this disappointed shake of the head. And then you can hear down there, you know, you could always go try to catch up to him. Cyrus kind of and starts running up the stairs.
Like he could ever catch me.
So, it doesn't take long for you to get to the top. And as you get there, you feel this
strong gust of wind, and it just feels marvelous. At first, I need you to give me a 13 toughness check. As the wind begins to get a lot stronger than you expected.
14! Yay!
For a minute, your wings explode out from you, and you start to feel like you're being pushed off, but you're able to steady yourself just enough.
Lovely.
Why are you standing on the edge of that cliff, you idiot?
Oh, I finally decided to catch up to me, Cyrus.
Some of us aren't losers with wings.
Just because you can't fly.
Do
Mm.
you know where we're going?
That's kind of Bishop's idea of where we're going. Do you know where we're going? Why don't you run back down those stairs and ask Bishop for us?
Why don't you fly back down those stairs and ask Bishop for us?
Don't feel like it, and I feel like making you do something for once.
I don't feel like it. I feel like letting the mage do something.
Well, why don't we just wait for him then?
Fine.
Fine.
Kind of just sits down. You ever thought of learning to use that thing? He points to the sword on your back.
I mean, yeah, with a proper teacher. Bit hard to find when all we have is a poet. And Ormond's more of a healer than a fighter, really.
Yeah, that's all we have. And he kind of turns away from you.
Well, like you would actually teach me, you hate me.
I don't hate you, I just don't like you. It's not the same thing.
Yeah, just, given the chance, you would still abandon me, really.
I've had plenty of people abandon me. I'd never do that. It's not my thing.
Look, I get that you're angry about the whole Paraxis thing, but literally, if I could have stopped her, I would have. But I
He turns to you. So you're saying, if you had a choice to kill her or spare her, you would have killed her.
There wasn't really much option
If
there.
you had a choice.
If I had a choice, I would have tried to get Paraxis out of Edith's realm, but there wasn't any kind of choice that I could have had, and
That's not
killing
an
her
answer
wasn't
to
an
the
option
question.
for me.
That's not an answer to the question. Just answer. If you had a choice, if you could have chosen to kill her and stop this whole thing, would you have done it?
Yes.
All right. Now this
No
is a
point in me
moment between me and my player. Are you speaking honestly, or are you actually lying to him? Oh.
I haven't decided that, but I didn't know I was going to get that kind of, like, question. No, I'd say I'm speaking honest, because it was explained to me who she was and everything, and it was, you know, it's quite a terrifying thing to unleash on the world, but, like, from my point of perspective, I was too, like, beaten up to do anything. I had, like, 3 health at the time. So, I didn't really have that option. If I went in there, I would have died. That would have been the end of the whole thing, you know? So, yeah, no, I am speaking honestly.
So you consider that to be honest. All right. So, returning to it. Cyrus looks at you. Look. A lot of people are going to die. And it's going to be my fault again.
How's it going to be your fault?
My teacher. My teacher is Bemulax. He is the one being controlled. Well, controlled is not a real word for that. He's possessed, but he chose to be possessed. Our village had it. It had the possessed soul of Bemulax, and he used it on himself. So, my fault.
I mean, not necessarily. Like, your teacher chose that path.
I
It's
had
not
a
like you
chance
could stop him.
to kill him before he got it.
Did you know that this was going to happen?
Depends on how much knowing you're talking about.
Did you know he was going to take the soul? Did you know he was going to choose possession for power?
Yeah, I did.
It's hard killing someone that you put your faith and trust into. But that doesn't make it necessarily 100% your fault. I'd say you're about 20% to blame. 80's on him.
I'll train you on one condition.
Go on.
Should it come down to it. If I somehow end up possessed, or something of the sort, you have to promise to choose to kill me.
I don't think you're going to get possessed,
That
but
is not how this works.
let me finish. But if it comes down to it... Okay, fine. I promise to take you out of action.
Now who's trying to be like Bishop?
It's okay, I just didn't want to say I'd kill you on the spot.
Uh,
Trying to be a little bit nice to you.
hey, look. It's okay. I'd kill you on the spot. In fact, he pulls out both of his blades. Let's see how good you are.
I'm gonna get killed on the spot right now. Yes.
So, I want you to give me an athletics check.
Oh dear God! Let me. Hang on. Is that one of my things? Hang on. Wait. Hold up. I'm just checking to see if I've got a freaking. Oh my God! I have a -3 on that crap. This is bullcrap. Oh my God! I didn't even chuck it on the table.
The table. You should probably chuck it on the table. I recommend it. It's a recommended thing to do.
19, there we go.
19. So 16. Gotcha.
Boom!
Alright. So we're going to add a +3 to this one. And let's go ahead.
Hang on a minute, I
and-
remember. Those dice are rigged. Use the pink one.
Too late. Alright, through this one.
No!
See? Not so
Oh, never
bad.
mind. That's okay.
So, it is quite clear that Cyrus is not even really trying. The way you're holding the sword starts off just all wrong. He's like, okay, we can't do this. You're not even holding... You're going to cut your hand like that. Move your hand down here.
What kind of sword is this? Jesus.
It's... The thing is, the type of sword you're holding... It has a very nice hilt, but as you look better at it, you recognize that it's actually kind of sharp.
The hilt is sharp.
The hilt
What kind
is the hilt is well made, but it is very new. And the thing is, with it not having been used all that much, but still having taken some beatings during some of your previous
Me getting slapped
encounters,
through buildings and everything, yeah.
it is actually kind of chipped at certain points.
Oh yay.
So they're not like super noticeable, but if you're not paying attention and you hold it wrong, you'll literally cut yourself.
Right.
So that's how you hold it. You want to keep it low. Do you want to use it with single hand or two hands?
Single to start off. Let's try that.
Fair enough. Give me another acrobatic. I'm sorry. Give me another athletics check.
I pressed the wrong button. $17. These are the rolls that I've been missing.
So, as Ormond and Bishop finally make the climb, Bishop looks like he died somewhere about halfway down and got revived and, you know, nearly died again. You know. So, he's not looking so hot.
He's not looking good.
Yeah, you know, Ormond is kind of semi-dragging him.
Why wouldn't...
Oh, I see you guys made it.
What happened to him?
Fine. I'm just... Fine. Fine.
Maybe you should lie him down on the floor.
Yeah, fine.
Or presumably knock him out.
It's fine. He's just a little wimp. Soft and squeezy. Kids these days.
Slight problem. He's the one that knows where we're going.
Aren't we going to Torrent Town?
Yeah, but he's the one that knows the way. Unless one of you knows the way.
What makes you think he knows the way?
Because he's the leader. He's the one with the map.
Yeah.
And he's the one that hired us all.
I've seen his
doesn't
map.
know the way,
They're mostly squiggles. It's mostly squiggles and like writings. It's 90% of it he made, as in he had to draw it in, probably after someone told him. He kind of throws the guy over his shoulder. What's your question, student?
I have a question. Can I throw him off the cliff?
Which one?
Which one do you think, Bishop?
Oh, I mean, if that's what you're looking to do, you can certainly give me a strength check for it.
No, I was asking Ormond.
Oh,
I was not asking the D&D cat.
That would.
I was not asking the Dungeon Master.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'd say I have a question for Dungeon Master.
Which is why I was thinking you were going that way. It was right around phrased the same way.
No,
Ormond,
like...
Ormond kind of looks at you and he's like, I could just kick him off, but then again, I don't know where he keeps his money.
Yeah, that's fair.
Thought so too.
Anyone want to take a guess of which way we have to go to get to Torrent Town?
Cyrus looks around for a minute. I would recommend that we just go into town here and start there. Simple enough. Someone's gonna know where it is.
After you then, Cyrus.
Oh, what, I'm the leader now? Great.
You're the one that's more skilled out of all of us here.
Hey! Ormond kind of looks at you, annoyed.
Do you want to lead, Ormond?
Cyrus, carry on.
There you go.
You guys are so embarrassing. He puts away his swords. Put away that weapon before someone thinks you're actually trying to fight them. Kicks your ass. So, Port Edwards, or I'm sorry, Edwards Bluff, is not so much of a bustling town as Port Selvera. Edwards Bluff is a lot more relaxed. You notice some farmland out there, you know, a couple bleeding sheeps here and there. People seem to be a lot fewer and far between. But you do notice that most of them are greeting each other. A lot of them seem to actually know each other. you know, someone looks at you, and this lady kind of looks you up and down and gives you you know, a cute grin. Hi, stranger.
Who's she talking to?
She's talking to you, actually.
Okay. Hello, I guess.
You look new here.
We're not from around here.
Where are you from?
Just far away.
Oh, mysterious. That's cute.
It's getting uncomfortable. You know I'm only like 12, right?
Everyone starts off young.
Oh my god, this is so illegal already! God.
Cyrus grabs your shoulder. Come on, playboy.
I'm not trying to be a playboy, I'm trying to end this.
The sword's on your back. Just start stabbing.
I'm not just gonna stab random citizens, man. I'm not like you.
Then you clearly don't want to end this. Come on.
Ugh. Whatever.
Give me a perception check.
Oh god. Perception! Oh yeah! 11. Not bad.
The woman looks at you, and as you look back and turn back around, from the corner of your eye,
Her face seems to change. When you look back around, she's already turned and is walking away. Something about it made your skin crawl, and the hair on the back of your neck is standing up. So, having
made your way into the actual town itself, there's a few more people here. But again, it seems like most people are just, they expected this ship to come along, so they're, you know, they kind of help each other bring in some of the stuff that they've been waiting on for a while. You could attempt to go to the, basically it's a place where you'd register at the port. So it's a portside registration location. There's also the tavern you could go to.
I think we should go to the tavern. I think we should go to the tavern so that we can get Mr. Droopy back to himself. Tavern is a good place to heal. A non-combat zone.
Great. What? The tavern's a what now?
Non-combat zone?
Where did you grow up? Never mind.
Just take him in there.
How do you imagine a tavern's not a combat zone?
Well,
what do you think a bar fight is?
that's different. That's a bar fight.
Oh my... I don't even... Let's just go.
Yeah.
Ormond... Can you... do something about... I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm tired. Sorry. There's a lot of stairs. Not as young as you kids. Some of us can't fly. Arthur, I'm looking at you.
Bishop.
Arthur, I am Bishop. You're a jerk.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Thanks, Ormond, for the carry.
You told me to, like, go up there. You told me. So, yeah, whatever.
Didn't realize.
There were so many steps.
Yeah, well... moot point. Let's go.
So, Ormond stays outside, but you, an exhausted bishop, and Cyrus step into the tavern. It is basically dead. Maybe 4 or 5 people here.
and a sweet young girl who seems to be up at the bar. She's pouring drinks. Or pouring a drink, as there's, like, one guy up there and another person slowly nursing their drink.
Okay, we go up to the bar. Wait, okay, I have a question for the Dungeon Master. Can you describe this woman a bit?
Yeah, she's a pretty young-looking girl. Probably in her teens. Maybe early to mid-teens. Red hair.
Okay.
So, you guys walk up. Hello? You guys look new.
Yes, we are. Could I question for your name?
That's a really weird thing to question.
I'm looking for somebody, and you strike the resemblance of the person.
Well, who are you looking for?
On the fact that you might not give me the correct name, I'd rather keep that to myself for now.
You make me extra uncomfortable, little man. Well, and she kind of looks up. Okay, maybe not little, but... You can call me what you want.
Can I just know your name, and that's all I want to know.
Ma'am, you'll have to forgive him. My name is Bishop, and you do not have to give us your name. I do not know what has befallen our winged friend here. He kind of taps on your head and flicks your ear.
Ow.
But
I'm tired. That's all.
We are actually looking for a torrent town. Torrent town. You mean that town that's basically always raining?
That's the one.
Yes, that is the one. Okay. You could probably just head north. It's a kind of a little ways, but north?
North. Right.
Path should lead you up there. I mean, it's a long road. You guys came all the way out here to go to Torrent Town. You know what? Never mind. I'm none of my business. So, yeah.
Bishop.
What do you want, you love-struck puppy?
I'm not love-struck. I'm trying to find somebody. Just ask her if her name's Andrea.
My friend, is curious. You remind him of, someone he, knows. She goes by the name of Andrea. You, wouldn't happen to know any girl by that name. She kind of looks you both. Is this a joke?
No.
They call me Andy here. What's this about? What?
Well, I kind of know someone that knows you. They asked me to find you.
I highly doubt it. You look like you
know
just
the
came into
name
town.
Pendragon?
Should I?
Yes, if you're that person.
I've lived in this town my whole life.
Are you sure?
Why would you ask me that?
Mainly because the person I'm looking for hasn't, and you match every description, including the name, that is, well, shortened by the people around here, apparently.
Dad, can you come out here? After a moment, a man somewhere around 6'5", very burly looking, steps into the bar area. He's clearly too big for the area itself.
Hmm.
Sweetie, what's wrong? I don't know. Maybe this guy knows. Is there a problem here?
No problem, just... I was looking for someone, and this person matches the description right down to the fine detail. I was hoping I could chat to you about it.
You
With
were
my
looking,
friend Bishop.
You were looking for my daughter. Do I know you?
No, but... Here's the thing. Your daughter matches the description right down to her name. Could I know the story of your daughter? Like, was she adopted or was she yours? Just so I know. Just so I know to keep looking, or if I found the person and...
Who are you looking for? I don't understand what's going on here.
Well, her full name is Andrea Pendragon, but...
Pangea is full of people. Why exactly is her name so unique to you? You think there's only one Andrea out in the world?
One Andrea with red hair and everything, and matches the absolute age where Pendragon lost her daughter, yeah.
Look, man, if you want to talk, we can talk outside, fine. But
Fine by me.
I don't know what this has to do with anything. Sweetie, I'm gonna go talk to these fellas. Just keep everything alright in here, alright? So, you step outside, Norman. Oh, hello. This one of your friends?
Yes.
He kind of walks around the back of the building. So he currently is out of sight for you.
Oh, I follow him. Sorry, I thought I was following him. I follow him around the building.
Give me a dodge check.
Oh, no way! Oh, bro. Okay. Nah, I'm gonna get up for this one. I'm gonna get up. Come on, don't be stingy. Don't be stingy. Oh, it was so stingy, that roll.
So,
It's alright, I've got enough.
a grand total of...
Oh, you didn't see it? Can I roll again?
Oh, no. I want you to make sure that the rest of the audience knows the grand total.
It was a 5!
For a grand total of... Because you're gonna add your...
5.
You're gonna add your parry to it.
Oh, I actually have a +3 for that.
A +3 minus 2, bringing you to a 1.
So that's a 6. Still not helpful, but...
No, but you are going to take 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Wait.
Yeah.
Can I use an ability before that? Oh no. As a reaction?
Before that.
Damn.
Sadly, no, only because it happened faster than you can. Or as a reaction, yes.
Yes! I try to use Flashstep then.
Oh.
Yeah,
So,
one of the new abilities.
All right. So, Flashstep works like this. Basically, you can activate. Let's start off by expending the grit for it.
Right, so 3d4 grit, that's this one. So I want low rolls for this because
That's correct, because this is
this
is your grit expending.
1. There we go. How many was it? 3.
3d4.
Right, so that's 1. Oh. Sorry, I had trouble getting 5. Oh. Go on, don't do me dirty, don't do me dirty. Give me another 1. Give me another 1. You know you want to give me another 1. Yes! Alright.
Alright, so how much grit have you expended?
Total is 7 now.
How much grit do you have currently?
So I have 12.8 grit at the minute.
12.8? What? You have 12.8 grit?
Yeah.
How do you...
Wait!
12.8?
Yeah, because before, when I got all that damage and everything, you said it would... Yeah, and I've been doing it with the points because none of it's gone back up.
But you said 12.8?
Yes.
What is 12.8? That sounds like a fraction.
What would you like it to be?
What? Okay. Hold on a second.
You said that I took about, like, 5 point something damage earlier, and I've been working it out with the point in there.
5 points of... No,
you said point. Ah, you.
There's
there's
no point. 12.8.
Shut up.
Like, hey,
okay.
I only took a fraction of damage on that
number
one.
at some point. I had a point and then another number at some point. You cannot put this on me. Shush. Right. Well, with that, I have 12 of my normal grit plus the extra in my extra grit stash. So in my overflow.
Okay. So
for everybody that doesn't understand that, I purchased an overflow thing, so I actually have a lot more grit.
Basically, it's not grit, it's called hidden reserves, and it allows you to use your powers. Now, when you're expending, what did you just expend from?
I want to expend from that extra.
Alright, go ahead.
Here we go.
Alright, so now,
what was the number I said it was? It was 6 or 7?
Yes.
It was 6.
I feel like it was like 7.
I got a 1, a 4, and another 1.
Oh, was it? Okay. Then it was 6. Perfect.
Yep.
Good stuff. So, here's the thing. Basically, you can expend a charge to enact one of the following. Your next dodge or parry check gains 1 additional degree of success. Or you can become first in the initiative order until the end of the round. Or you can double your movement speed until the end of the round. Alright, so I'm guessing you're looking to gain 1 additional degree of success. Is that correct?
Well, hang on. Yeah.
Okay,
right.
So that's basically, that's going to make that 6 into an 11.
Yep. Okay.
So you're only going to end up taking 6 points of bludgeoning damage. As this guy clocks you across the face. But as he's going to hit you, you start to somewhat move out of the way of it. And it's more of a graze rather than a square hit in your face.
So, how much damage do I take again? Sorry?
You're only taking 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Alright.
6 grit.
I don't know what you want with my kid, but you better get on out of here.
How about you chill out and let me explain for a second?
Listen here. I don't know what kind of craziness you're coming up with, but I'll take on all of you.
No. So, Just let me explain. If after that, if you just tell me, we'll leave. Alright? Just let me explain. So, in this other town, I met this guy, and long story short, he told me about his daughter that went missing at a very young age, like runaway. Your daughter matches the description for age, height, and hair color, and even name. So, I was just wondering if you had maybe found her somewhere and then taken her in, or if she is your daughter from birth. That's all I want to know. And then if you tell me, we'll be on our way.
Mac, is everything alright over there? I wouldn't mind some help. Do me a favor and roll me initiative.
Really don't do this. Don't do this.
So as usual, this is a team initiative setup.
5. Is Cyrus around the corner?
Your group is stepping from around the corner as we speak.
Lovely.
Where'd it go?
Oh, yay. That's gonna be fun.
Okay. It looks like they are going first. So, now remember, you still have one more charge of your lightning step. I'm sorry, of your flash step.
Flash step.
So, that
Dang,
could,
get the name wrong.
that could allow you, if you wanted, you could expend the last charge to become first in the initiative order for this round. Or you could increase your movement distance, double it, basically allowing you to run, you know, so basically move twice your movement speed for this round. Or you can use it to gain one additional degree of success.
I want to use it to get an extra degree of success.
Fair enough, because I'm going to need from you another dodge check. I'm sorry, another parry check. Give me a parry. That does matter.
Okay. There we go.
So this guy brings up his fists
13.
and tries to bring them directly on you, but his hands collide with air as you have stepped just out of his reach.
Describe the step for me. Is it like covered in lightning and I'm just like a lightning flash?
So it's
Explain
quite literally a moment where your eye glints with just a little bit of lightning. You can see it. And anyone who can actually see such energies fast enough could see it as well. But there's no such person here. At least not that you know of.
Okay.
So this glint in your eyes is just one of those moments where everything kind of slows down. And as you see his hands come up to you, you leap back. Not a lot, but just enough to watch his hands crest right in front of you, downwards. And 3 other guys come running up. One has a pitchfork. Another one has a hammer. And the other one doesn't have anything in their hand. But getting up to you is all they can do. Which brings us to your end. What would you like to do, Arthur?
Let me just look. I'm just looking for my powers here, because I don't necessarily want to kill them. Most of my abilities will do that. Because I'm going to guess that none of these have magical properties and they're just like common folk, aren't they?
They look pretty on the normal, so as far as you can tell, give me a perception check. Actually, hold on. Give me a profiling expertise check. I believe you have profiling expertise. You got a 1 to it.
18.
So, these people are as average as they come. There's nothing about these guys that seem all that special.
That definitely means that most of my abilities will absolutely probably kill them.
Most likely, definitely yes.
Do me a check as Dungeon Master. Can you read the ability Thunderstorm and tell me if that will actually kill them or if it will only paralyze them?
Ask that one more time.
As Dungeon Master, can you read my ability Thunderstorm and tell me if I use it, will they die from it, basically?
I'm going to save you a lot of trouble, because here's the thing. There is an ability that you are required to have at rank 3 that will allow you to basically attack somebody and not kill them immediately with deadly force. Normally...
Right, so I don't have that, do I?
Yeah, normally non-lethal force would be someone who punches someone else. That's non-lethal. Now, the moment you use a weapon, it runs the risk of being lethal. It basically will be if you do enough damage with it.
Okay,
And your powers work the same way without that advantage. You do not have the rank 3 of that advantage, which means, yeah, you can't use your abilities or even your weapon non-lethally. You just aren't trained enough for it.
Depends what abilities I use. Right, well, in that case, I want to use Frost Barrier.
Okay. So, go ahead and expend the grit for it.
Yeah. I still have enough grit as long as I'm not too shabby. Why can't I pick up the die? There we go.
Do it.
Do it.
3.
How many times do I have to do that? 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
That was a 3. Keep going on the numbers. Pick up the die for 1.
There you go.
Yeah. 4.
Mm-hmm. A 4 so far.
Give us another one. Give us another one as soon as this dice comes back to me. Give us another one. Come on. Another one. What's that?
A grand total of 8.
Ooh. I'm going to use that from my reserves.
That's perfectly fine. So, you wave your hands, and at the same time, you carve a circle into the air. And the circle itself looks cold. You can literally see cold air wafting off of it. And as you slide your hands in front of you, a huge slush of ice launches from this circle and fills a large area, about 10 feet. And it is directly in front of you. On the other side of it, you know there are sharp spikes within the ice. And should someone fail to break through the wall, it will quite literally explode in their face.
Damn.
So, that's going to be your turn. You can still step back or something of the sort. What are you thinking?
No, I'd say I don't want to fight or hurt anybody. We just want answers.
That's the end of your turn, then?
What up? And also say, really think this through. If you really want to challenge us, because I'm not even the strongest one among us.
And as you say that, you hear, "I am." And the two-sworded elf cresses over your wall, landing behind the man that struck you. And with that, we're going to end our session.
No! Don't be like that! Come on! What?
Ladies and gentlemen,
We've not even hit the 2-hour mark. Come on!
we have enjoyed every moment with you guys.
You are so mean to me.
And
you
of
know it.
course, if you have enjoyed hanging here with us, please do remember to like, share this video with your friends, and of course, subscribe. I mean, come on. You know, you can also hit that bell button to receive notifications when we upload new videos. We drop videos every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. As for our next Mage of Blood video,
That will be not next Saturday, but the day after.
Fantastic. Well, I mean,
Not joking.
oh god, not next
am I?
Saturday, but the Saturday
I'm very
after.
confused. There we go. That
So
was what I wanted to say.
it will be 2 Saturdays from this Saturday.
Very true.
Now, of course, over there on
Wait.
Twitch, please do remember to follow us over there on Twitch.
Sam,
Jay,
I have a question for you.
go for it.
One of my viewers on the Twitch side have asked. This is the first time that they are watching us play D&D, and they would like for you to explain the character Bishop.
Bishop! Well, Bishop is a human. He's kind of a rugged cowboy-esque man himself. He is a poet and is considered
Very well knows that.
he is considered what in our world is called a wordsmith. It's something like a bard, in that he has the ability to use his words to an extent to give someone a boost. You know, it's mostly morale, and so it won't physically affect their body, but it will affect their spirit. And grit is the thing that people use to evade damage rather than taking it to their actual life force, which is their body.
Like
So-
I used with the Flashstep.
No, that one was used via hidden reserves, which is something unique to people who have a wellspring of additional energy. It's a little different.
Still expends grit though, if I don't have that. So
Right.
technically I am
Yeah.
correct.
Think of grit like stamina, and hidden reserves like that extra oomph for when you need to use a power and you don't want to burn yourself out. You've been preparing for it. You know? Think of Naruto's Sage mode, basically.
Oh, bro,
There you
don't
go.
be bringing that up.
It's his Sage mode, okay? It's his Sage mode. You put on the little makeup and you're like, bam, I'm more powerful now. So that would be Bishop in a nutshell. He's a poet. He's not really big on the singing, but personally, the man does love talking. He personally hired the group, not so much to do anything specific beyond just have an adventure and give me some inspiration. So, that would be
I
Bishop.
hope that has explained Bishop to you. There was a mention in my chat as well about playing with us in D&D. We are sort of in communication with each other about that, aren't we, Samuel?
How I like
bet
to
you
think of
explain
it.
that.
How I like to think of it is, if someone is interested in it, we would love to see you in our Discord channel, and you can make mention to us from there.
Now,
And-
I will drop that Discord link in my chat
Yeah,
for
good.
you guys. So hold up and let me grab that for you.
So, again, when it comes down to that, just let us know, and we will see about actually maybe even chatting with you and possibly having you join in as an NPC for at least an episode.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with having a friend join us every once in a while.
Very, very true. And as you can see, guys, I've just dropped the link to our Discord, so if you want to check that out, come check that out. Obviously, hit the follow button on Twitch, and what is it on YouTube, Sam?
It would be the subscribe button over here on YouTube.
But
And of
that's
course-
not all.
Oh, well, obviously, we want you
on.
to hit the like button for our video.
Very
And we
true.
want you to definitely share the video with any
There
friends
you
you think
go.
are interested. And don't forget to hit that bell button, because how will you receive notifications when we upload new content if you don't have that bell button clicked?
Exactly.
It's just a
We
thing.
do understand that not all of you have Discord or Facebook or any of that social media nonsense. You just
And
watch YouTube.
should you not have any of those or be not interested in joining either of those, leave us a comment, whether on Twitch or over here on YouTube. Just leave us a comment. Let us know that you're interested, and we'll find a way to find you. All right, Jay.
Way to sound creepy, Sam. Love
Hey,
it.
when it comes down to it, it's no different from you walking up to some girl and saying, "Hey, what's your name?" Wink.
No, I didn't.
Hey, look. All I'm saying is,
Look, I'm
you're like,
still looking for
Hey,
his
Halo.
daughter.
Halo,
I made
girl.
him a promise.
Halo, girl,
in
what's your
episode
name?
1.
Hey, little girl, what's your name? Dad? Hey, is this girl your daughter? 'Cause I'm looking for her. I want to know, is she your daughter? What? Yeah. Why don't we go outside and talk about it?
Or just slaughter the whole village. How about
What?
that?
Wonder how this whole shebang happened.
It's Bishop's fault. Bishop should have done this better.
This is just the greatest. I'm telling you, Cyrus is going to give you so much crap about this. Remember that time when you almost got everyone killed because you just couldn't let this little girl go? Delightful.
I made a promise, okay? I keep to my promise.
That is what Arthur does.
That's right. After all, he is a master of magic and a mage of blood. Ladies and gentlemen,
You need to stop that, sir.
till next time.
Peace, guys.
Take it easy.